What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are talking about Zebec today, ZBCN. Hit that like button, you guys. Subscribe if you want to see more content like this, and let's get into it. Right off the bat, it's the 14th of July here, 8 hours, 31 minutes left in the day, and I'm just looking at this and reminiscing with what we did over here. It's not quite the exact same, right? But if you look, you moved up. You had a very fantastic move, even here, right? You moved up and you kind of moved sideways. You moved sideways for a few days and then you moved up. Here, you essentially moved sideways, slightly tilted to the downside, but it was a slanted consolidation phase, definitely to the downside, but more or less moved sideways for a couple weeks there, and then you pumped. Here, you're just moving sideways. This stair-stepping behavior where you move up and then you move sideways like this is actually a really good thing, you guys. It's very constructive, very productive, and very telling that when you get a price to close above this resistance point at about 00375, 00376, whenever you get a day to close above there, you break that level, which also coincides with this area of support back here, right? Let's do one better. Let's say once you close above this daily low close right here, this area of prior support being resistance right now, you close above 00393, 00394, whatever. If you can close above that, that would likely allow ZBCN to progress to its next phase, right? Its next area, which at this point in time, from a high to a low, you're consolidating between the 0.5, 236 area. Your next area, I would think, would at least be 0046 to about half a cent, but probably all the way up to 0056 to 0063, something in that area there. That'd be my guess, personally. Daily RSI is doing the same thing, moving up and then moving sideways, consolidating at the 50, looking like you want to rally, right? I think if you were to reject here, you would have done it already. What do I know? But that's just my opinion. If we're looking at this on a 1 hour time frame, 1 hour time frame here, and actually I want to look at this. I always do this. I want to look at this on something with some volume to it. Okay, there's some volume there coming in, nice, not bad. You're not really getting volume on the way down. You are getting volume on the way up, bouncing off the 50 both times here in the RSI. We love to see that. Good looks, good looks. 0036 dollars right now. 29 minutes left in this 1 hour candle. If you top off here, if you find a little bit of resistance, that's okay. Go back down. Go to 00327. Go to 0032. You probably don't go below 0032 from here. You will likely break out higher first, right? 4 hour time frame, mega bullish, right? You do have lower lows in the price, but dramatically lower lows in the RSI, bouncing off the 40 area here, getting back above. I think you're restructuring and looking like you do want to get into this overbought zone. I mean, overall, the 4 hour RSI from this low to here, it does look bullish, and I think you're in a kind of horizontal channel. So when you break above, I know that we gave that price. It was like, what, 00393, 00394. But really, I think if you get above 0037, it's time to start getting excited, guys. 375, it's time to start getting excited. And maybe not just getting above there, but closing above there on a 4 hour time frame, right? And you want to see volume. It's okay that you don't have a whole lot of volume right now as you're moving up. It's okay. You had a lot of volume on this move up, right? But that's because you were breaking out. So once you break out, that's when the volume ideally would come in. It's not necessary, but it helps me sleep at night. It's like a pillow. It's not necessary, but it's nice to have. If you don't have volume on the breakout, that could imply that you're gonna have a fake out and back down. But sometimes volume kicks in late, so don't be too rugged with that. Don't be too rigid with that. It's okay if you see a little bit of a higher price and there's no volume immediately. The volume can come. The important thing is, don't compare it to this. Compare it to this, right? As long as we're increasing in volume, as long as the volume's increasing, I don't care what the level is, right? As long as when you're moving up, you're getting increased levels of volume compared to this, not compared to this, then you're looking good. I think that you're looking good at least. Daily time frame here, coming back out. Eventually, whenever you do break out to new all-time highs, which that's coming, it's definitely coming. I would expect that you see prices all the way up at 2 to 2.2 cents at a minimum, and maybe 4.4 cents at the maximum, 4.5 cents at the maximum, right? A move like that from the current price would allow ZBCN to see a 5x to a 6x move, maybe as much as a 12x, 12.3x move. Could it go higher? Yes, it could. Will it go higher? That's outside my expectations, but that doesn't mean that it can't happen. For example, I thought that we'd find support at 0029. And we went a little bit lower, went a little bit outside my expectations. So if we were to go a little bit outside my expectations, maybe we go to 6 cents, not 4.4 cents, not 2 cents. So something in that area though. All I know is we're gearing up right now for the next big swing. We're gearing up for that next big move, and once we're in the overbought zone, which at this rate should be, either by the end of this week or sometime next week. So either by the end of this week or sometime next week, we should be moving up. Once we're in the overbought zone, that's when the magic really starts to happen, right? That's whenever you really see these dominant bullish moves take place. And that's only the beginning too, right? Like here, you got overbought. Here, was that the end of this move? No, that was actually just the very beginning. You're not even there yet. You're not even beginning the beginning of the move, right? Like if you found your low, that's cool, but you're just figuring yourself out right now. The breakout hasn't really even happened yet. You're setting up for it right now, and I think that a flat base like this or a flat top like this is a really good level to break to validate that. So look for that. I got nothing else for you guys. ZBCN definitely has a lot of growth to go, and in a very short amount of time to do it. Bullish as hell on the weekly RSI. We love that bounce. I mean, that is a perfect trajectory right there, guys. If we can get it here. Hold on now. Let's see. Come on now, computer. I'm gonna have to restart the computer, man. It's been glitching. I don't know why it's so slow. Higher lows here. It's a perfect trajectory, man. Higher lows throughout that whole range there, and just bouncing off the 50 on the weekly, getting overbought, bouncing off the 50 like that. That's awesome. That's all. That's literally peak performance in the RSI. And the only way it could get better is if you bounce off the 60, but whatever, or off the overbought zone itself. But I actually, in my time doing TA, just a little tip, I suppose. The most bullish levels readings that you can get is whenever you get overbought and then you bounce off the overbought zone. That's the most bullish thing. But in my time doing this, I've actually seen it more often that when you bounce off this, it's kind of like a fake bounce and then you inevitably go lower. Like most of the time, I'd say like 70% of the time, that's what happens. If you get that real bounce, it's the most bullish environment to be in. But anytime I see this, I'm always a little bit skeptical. I'm like, oh, are we actually going to do it? I don't know. Right now, Bitcoin's been doing that a little bit. It's at new all-time highs, though. It's kind of a different circumstance. So I don't know. I got nothing else for you guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, hit the like button. Thank you all for being here. Subscribe if you want to see more content like this. I'll see you on the next one. Okay, take care. Bye-bye.